Facing trial on 2 misdemeanor charges of domestic violence, Peoria City Councilman Zach Euler's legal team is submitting lie detector test results to the court. Good Tuesday evening, everyone. I'm Tyler Lopez.
And I'm Caitlin Canute. Thank you for joining us tonight. Caitlin Pearson joins us in studio now with a closer look at those documents claiming Euler was telling the truth by stating he did not hit his wife. Caitlin?
That polygraph examiner, Steve Woody, said in his report that Euler had, quote, no significant emotional disturbances indicating deception. I spoke with a local attorney that has no affiliation with the case about these tests. He says those results are rarely admissible in the courtroom.
Court documents filed Tuesday detailed the results of a polygraph exam taken by Zach Euler on September 12th and the request to admit those results in court. Local attorney Sean Cusack says it is very rare.
Never seen one in front of a jury, that's for sure. If anything, it may come out in a pretrial stage when you're trying to argue motions to suppress or to eliminate certain types of evidence. It may come in to corroborate somebody's testimony.
The documents say during the test, Euler said he did not come straight home after leaving work, and when asked if he physically hit his wife, Euler answered no. And lawyers write Euler plans to testify in his own defense. That's when those results could help.
I have my client and I want to put them on the stand and ask them a yes or no question. They answer yes, and I need to back that up. Bam, I've got the lie detector results.
But Illinois is one of 8 states that allows results from a scientific technique in court only if it is generally accepted as reliable.
They haven't been proven, to be scientifically infallible yet.
Cusack says if deemed admissible, it could hold a lot of weight in trial as what he calls an emotional eyewitness.
The lie detector would purport to expose a man's inner feelings about a question and whether or not they're accurate. And I think that can be very persuasive, especially if you have the person's testimony and it backed up with something.
Heather Euler and her legal team declined to comment. Euler's trial is set for January 13th, and those polygraph results have not been admitted as evidence at this point, but he will be in court again on October 13th for a status hearing.